This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 966 Calle, Los Terras, Thousand Oaks, California, 91360. Today is June 8th, 2024. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch ABS waste line cleanout located on the right-hand side of the house, just next to the AC condenser. This is our AC or 3-inch ABS waste line. There, this is our AC condenser. This goes out towards the front of the property, and this goes out towards the rear of the property. We're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the cleanout. And we do have some water running in the shower, full bath shower, on the far left-hand side of the house by the laundry room, or in the office area there. And that water there, you can see, is still passing through. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push out and, again, attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And it is possibly locate a mainline sewer cleanout and the tie-in there. Mainline sewer cleanout out towards the front of the house. Appear to be an opening there as well. I'm dropping down. And as we drop down, it does appear that we transition to what appears to be cast iron. What I'm going to do is going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and got past this point. It did, as I mentioned, does appear that we transitioned to a short section of cast iron, and that's probably appears to be right at the footing. And we transitioned to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer piping. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. We'll just utilize this water to help us push out, and again, possibly push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. Then from there, we can pull back and take a good look. So again, what we'll do is we'll just continue to push out. It does appear you got a large offset or possibly a break. A little difficult to tell because we do have some water running. So I'm just going to pause the mic here again and just try to attempt to push out past this point. And we went ahead and pushed all the way out. We pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment, shut all our water down, and then from there we're going to pull back and take a good look. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and we did shut all the water down in the house as well. So we're going to pull back slowly and just take a good look as we pull back. It's pushing just a little bit. You can see the saddle here. We'll pull back slowly. You can see here at the edge of the saddle. Take a good look at this a little bit more. Just take a good look at the saddle here. It's hard to tell if that's a crack there in that at the edge of the saddle, or is that in the casting. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly, and as we pull back, we transition back, make a little bit of a turn. We're coming up a little bit of a stack. Got a little offset there, and again we'll just continue to pull back, and that joint appeared to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And it does appear that we're running towards the rear of the property, and possibly an easement at the rear. Once we get to our test tee, you can see in that joint there, there's our test tee there. In that joint there, you do have an offset from about the 5 o'clock going up and around to about the 9 o'clock. You can see there at the top, that is our test tee there. So we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the rear right-hand corner of the yard, just as you head towards the rear fence, and we did mark it with the red flag at approximately 7.5 feet deep. Again, that is our test tee. That's our property line to lateral transition. So again, we'll continue to pull back, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And a little bit offset in that joint there, but nothing major. I'm going to push in just a little bit. Okay, there's just a little bit of a line there in the casting. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And just pull back. A little bit of neoprene band exposing that joint around the 9 o'clock and the 2 o'clock area. Again, we'll continue to pull back. As we pull back, you can see in this area here we do have a large offset. So this area here we have a little trouble jumping up and over. You can see that the pipe there is completely shifted. So you're more looking like a diameter of a football in an oblong shape opposed to a round radius. So we're going to push in a little bit. We're going to mark that area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and again, as we pull back, we did mark it with the red flag, and just on the back side of the pool pump in the planet area there, you can see the pipe there has a full shift there. That area there could possibly continue to shift and create a stoppage. You're already holding water. It's a good area that would catch debris and create soft stoppages. So again, we did mark that area with the red flag at approximately 5 feet deep. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, a little bit of neoprene band exposed in that joint as well. You can see there a little bit of neoprene band coming in from about the 7 o'clock area all the way up and around to about the 4 o'clock. And that neoprene band is kind of typical to peel through over time as the as the vitreous clay continues to shift a little bit, sometimes the neoprene band will get exposed. And again, in this joint here, you can see you have another offset as well from about the 3 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 7 o'clock. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, this joint here, you can see another large offset in this joint as well. And that's coming from about the 3 o'clock area all the way around to about the 9 o'clock area. So what we're going to do is, as we're pulling back, we're going to just continue to pull back. That area there is on the sidewalk area, on the concrete walkway as you're walking down, heading back towards the house. So again, what we'll do is we'll pull back and we'll find an area that's possibly next to the house, or as we transition into our cast iron, and we'll mark that area. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, more neoprene band exposed in that joint as well. And again, in that joint there, you can see more neoprene band exposed in that joint as well, from about the 5 going all the way up and around to about the 6. And the same in this joint as well. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. We'll mark an area that as we pull back up against the house. And again, more neoprene band exposed there. And you can see there's an opening there. And that does possibly your mainline sewer clean out at the rear of the property. But again, it's possibly buried underneath the concrete. So we're going to pull back just a little bit, and we'll see if we transition into cast iron waistline, and then from there we'll mark it. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And then right here, we're going to push out just a little bit. Right about there. We're going to pause for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area with a red crayon, and it is on the right-hand side of the house, on the rear right-hand corner of the house. As the vitreous clay comes in, we makes a little bit of a 45, transitions back into cast iron waistline, and we did mark it with a red crayon at approximately 3 feet deep. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. As we pull back, we do have some cast iron waistline, and that's in the footing. That's possibly the footing of the house there in that rear right-hand corner. Cast iron waistline does have quite a bit of scaling and build up there, but it is period of the home. So as we pull back, we transition back into black ABS waistline. All the black ABS waistline all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And we'll make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to come up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.